A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, a fledgling YouTuber named Major Slack started his second walkthrough ever. His first walkthrough was Far Cry 2, and his second was Dead Space. Dead Space, originally released way back in 2008, survival horror video game with a new twist. It took place in outer space, and I started my walkthrough of it in September 2009 over on my other original YouTube channel, Major Slack Videos. Since then, I became a total Dead Space aficionado, did a complete walkthrough of Dead Space 2, did a hardcore run of Dead Space 2, wrote an ebook for Dead Space 2, and finally did a walkthrough of Dead Space 3 in 2013. And that's the last we heard from Dead Space. Yep, 10 years, nothing from Dead Space until now. Just recently they released Dead Space Remake, a visually stunning and completely made over version of the original Dead Space. So much has changed, honestly it feels like a brand new game. Well, you be the judge. Let's get right into it. Here we go. New game. We're going to play this on medium. Make it accessible to as many gamers as possible. And this is going to be a real walkthrough.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening.
Okay, hang on a second here. Post-production slack. Can we see what Nicole used to look like in the original Dead Space?
Wish I could just so it.
Yep, that's what she used to look like. So she's a lot older now. Interesting choice. Okay.
Strange. Such a little thing.
That's her? Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred from her in weeks.
We're 5 minutes out. You still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really miss her.
Okay, hold up here. Post-production slack. Can we see what Kendra Daniels used to look like in the original Dead Space?
Don't worry, we're almost
Hello.
You'll be able to look her up.
Hello.
Sounds like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
Ooh la la. Okay, so obviously game developers these days have decided that their predominantly male audience is no longer comprised of a bunch of brain-dead, knuckle-dragging horn dogs who will go Lady Gaga over any video game that has a woman in it with a big pair of ballistics. Things have changed apparently. Interesting. So let's see a show of hands. How many horn dogs out there agree with this philosophy?
Once we're on board. Sounds like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
Nobody's putting up their hands. Okay, enough of that. We now return you to a regularly scheduled program. Actually, let me just restart the opening cutscene so that you can enjoy it without any interruptions.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
That's her? Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred from her in weeks.
We're 5 minutes out. You still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really miss her.
Fishermer is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls? It's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry. Welcome to Aegis 7.
Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life. Now where is she?
There. Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
What a beauty. Biggest planet cracker in her class, you know. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see our running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You track your file access?
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in hailing range. USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellyan responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is the USG Kellyan.
You ever hear of a full communications blackout on one of these things?
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
What the hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnston, take us in.
Gravity tether's engaged. Automated docking. Let's go.
I'm losing control.
Fuck! We're off course!
Daniel!
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull.
Jen, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down.
Got it.
Drop the blast shields. Everyone brace yourself. Everyone okay?
I'm good.
I'll live. Hey, Johnston, you alright?
It's my ankle. Might be broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
Gotta always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost the port booster. We got a fire in one of the stabilizers and... Singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kellyan. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
And we now gain control of Isaac, but there's not much to do until we get inside.
Stay clear.
Crap, we came down hard.
Not a great start to our repair mission.
Pulse rifles?
Standard procedure, Miss Daniels. We'll register them in the flight lounge.
Hello?
Where is everybody? Half the ship must have heard that landing.
Be proud, Chen. You gotta see her in one piece.
Johnson might disagree. But if you're offering to buy the first round tonight.
I wouldn't mind something to steady my nerves, especially on CEC's tab.
You see anyone in flight control?
No, nobody.
The Ishimura was the first planet cracker class vessel, and is now the oldest sterling with
At least we didn't take out the sign.
service. It holds the record for the highest number of planet craft, with 34 today, and highest dead weight of refined product at 14 trillion kilograms.
May as well get signed in.
Alright, beam me up, Scotty.
Welcome, Isaac Clarke, to the USG Ishimura. Rig synced. Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
Okay, grab some money here. And the text log here. And you can just pause the video and read these up if you so desire.
Someone left in a hurry.
Where's the security detail? Where's anybody?
There's nothing logged. No duty roster, no power to the elevator.
For God's sake. That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
Something on the floor here. Is that?
Isaac, I need that damage report.
Oh God, that smell.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms or the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the trams.
What could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker?
Okay, got us some power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator should be next.
Hazardous anomaly detected.
Uh-oh.
Quarantine activated.
Another malfunction?
No. The quarantine systems are all fine.
Oh, wait, do you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear it.
Hammond?
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators running.
There's something in here with us.
Dude! Dude!
No! Daniels, get the doors open!
Okay, it's time to exit stage left. Get yourself in front of the elevator and get ready to run. Left, right, right. Left. Right. Right. Get in an elevator. Jam on that button. Punch it, Chewie. Punch it, Chewie, SS. No. You're gonna have to take the next one. Took the blood splattering. It's nuts. Okay, it's on, bitches. It's all you, Isaac. It's all you. We are weaponless, but we're about to get our first weapon, the plasma cutter. Plasma cutter, it slices, it dices, it has two modes, horizontal and vertical. You can switch the modes by pressing on the stop button. Don't try to kill the enemies, instead cut off their limbs. It says that right in front of you, alright? Go for the cripple and then the kill. Don't go for their arms, go for their legs first. Cripple, then kill. I see guys trying to shoot off their arms. This is ridiculous. It's the dumbest thing you can do. Go for their legs. Cripple, then kill. Okay, you're rolling with Major Slack now. Make sure you elite these. When you do this upright. And that is everything in here. What's going on? Can't hack the door? Help? Okay. All you have to do is shoot the door, then open it, and here's our first enemy. Remember, cripple, then kill. 2 shots on the legs, 2 shots on the arms. Ready? 1, 2, down it goes. 1, 2. Note that for the arms, you typically would turn it sideways, like vertical to do the arms, but I don't bother with that for some cases, because this part of their upper arm, their not their forearm, but their upper arm, you can get it without having to turn sideways. Okay, so 2 shots in legs, 2 shots in the upper arm, and that's it. Should take no more than 4 shots to kill that guy. Stomp on everybody, get their goodies, and well, let's just send this guy to Stomp Hill. Sorry, buddy. We tried, and away we go. You have a locator. Press the locator button to tell you where to go. Look everywhere for loot. Watch it now. Watch it. Ah! Okay. Ah. Don't worry about that guy. He's not going to get you. And continue to the tram control room. Let's get this text message here. What should we do? What should we do?
It didn't die. We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
Don't listen to that. Like I said, you're rolling a major slack now. Shoot the legs, then the arms. Okay? Cripple, then kill. Okay, we made it to the tram control room. And there's our buddies, Kendra and Hammond.
Isaac. Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
Just... they're everywhere. Shin, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do. What the fuck are these things?
The ones I saw, some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs, so how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system. And the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of the quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac,
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's a doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
Okay, we have 2 objectives. Bring up your missions map. We replace the damaged tram and find the data board. We're going to go with the one that the game suggested do first. Replace the damaged tram. Let's loot this area first. That's where we're going to put the data board when we get it. Yeah, the save station right here. Manually save the game anytime you like. I haven't tested out to see what the maximum manual saves are. Maybe there isn't a maximum. There are also 3 auto saves that get overwritten as you play the game, so there's an auto save. Or actually that's a manually save from a previous practice run. Okay, so I'm not going to bother saving the game right now. Don't need to. Okay, but you can't save the game right there. Let's go looting. Okay, so on your missions map or missions screen, you can switch objectives by simply hitting that track objective and your locator. Press your locator button and it will go to the different objective. Okay, but we don't want that objective. We want fix the tram. Okay, replace the damaged tram. Track objective, and now our locator is going to point that way. So that's where we're going. Dude, that's gotta hurt. In here, we're gonna pick up the stasis module, the slow-mo tool. Pick it up. What are you complaining about, Isaac? He gave you a hand, didn't he? He's here all week. Host, don't forget to tip your waitress. Okay, so we got the slow-mo machine, the stasis module. We gotta slow that thing down. Hit your stasis button and go through while the door is... Okay. Stasis is run by the stasis meter. See the stasis meter on Isaac's back here, that yellow mark there? We have 3 stasis charges for now. Let me just show you a stasis recharge station. You can also fire it up using a stasis pack. That will go in your inventory. Use that, completely refill your stasis meter. We're not going to use this now because we don't need to. Save the game again here if you like. And, whoa-oh. Something happened to the power. Oh no, don't worry about it, it's gonna come back on. Come on now, you can do it. You can do it. Okay, here's the stasis recharge station. Okay, use these people. I've watched half a dozen, I was gonna say walkthroughs, they're more like playthroughs. People are just not using their resources to get through the game. Use every single resource to your advantage. You see one of these things, use it and abuse it, alright? They refill instantly. You don't have to there's no timeout or anything. You just empty out your stasis, refill. Empty out your stasis, see it fills up again. So you get 3 shots. We can upgrade that later on. Refill. Refill to your heart's desire. So use these things, people. Use and abuse them. Let's go in the bathroom. Because Isaac's gonna take a little leak. He's getting a little nervous. Look around for loot here. Grab that. And one more here. And finally one here. Okay, got all the loot. Okay, locator says go that way. Let's just make sure there's nothing down at the end here. And that's going to be opened up later on, before the end of the video. Okay, so we're going this way. Whoop, here we go. The tram repair room. This is where it's all going to jump off.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, their legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
Okay, here's where we got to fix the tram. There's all kinds of triggers in here. I'm going to explain them for now. Let's go looting. Grab the medium med pack here. Power node over here. You use these for upgrades. I'll explain about that later. Make sure you grab this. The most important loot you can get in here. Alright, and y'all listen to this while I continue looting.
Vents into engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance stat. The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, guess who they're calling? Temple here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader? No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep hearing things. Down in the gears where no one could be. You know?
Alright, got all the loot. Once again, we have a stasis recharge station here. Use and abuse it, people. Use it. Damn it. Okay, so everything's going to start jumping off when we start fixing the tram. Let's get to it. Tram repair. Open shutters to repair tram, okay?
Systems online. Loading system reinitialized. Warning. Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician.
Okay, so we're instructed to manually attach the claws to initiate repairs. You have to attach two claws, one there and one over here. As soon as you hit either one of these switches, an enemy's going to spawn on whatever side you hit the switch on. Okay? So if let's hit this one first. As soon as you hit the switch, get ready to spin around, stasis, cripple, kill. Stasis. Down he goes. 2 shots and that's it. Grab the goodies. And we'll deal with this later. Another trigger line is this: whatever side you go to, as soon as you cross over the ramp to the other side, 2 more enemies are going to spawn. But that won't happen until you cross, let's say you come up from this side, it won't happen until you cross this line. If you came up from the other side, it won't happen until you cross this line. So hit that stasis recharge. Let's go down here. Get in the corner and wait for the enemies to spawn. Stasis, kill. Down he goes. Okay, I blew that. Here comes another one. There we go, that was textbook. Okay, and that's good. Now nothing's going to happen until we fully fix the tram, so we can start attaching the claws. Claw engaged. This one's going to work properly. We're done. Engaged. Hit up that stasis. Recharge, people. Abuse and abuse it. Let's hit up the other one. This one's going to malfunction. And Isaac's going to tell you how to fix that. How do we fix that, Isaac?
Disengaged.
Any luck moving that tram car?
The autoloader's busted, but stasis should do the trick. Just gotta time it.
Great. But hurry, okay? Sound carries down here.
Okay, so hit up the claw again. Stasis as soon as it attaches, and Bob's your uncle. Alright? Refill again. Use and abuse. Okay, now everything's going to jump off. 3 more enemies are going to spawn as soon as you hit this switch. So we're going to run down to that corner, do the same thing again. He's going to pop out, stasis, cripple, kill, and then another one's going to come across the ramp, stasis, cripple, kill. Okay?
Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
Right here. Wait for one to come down the ramp too as well. Typically comes out here first. Wait for it. Wait for it. Sometimes he'll come out there. Here comes the second one down the ramp. Watch behind you. Sometimes they... Right. Boom. Got him. And there should be a third one. We still got one stasis charge left. This is refill just in case. Watch your back. Stand in the center here. Wait for him. Listen carefully. Here he comes.
Tram replacement complete.
You got it. I'm jamming the whole system.
That's one down. You think the board was fried too?
Inventory says there's a spare board in the maintenance bay. We can't run the trams without it.
That's it. Our work here is done. And here come the authorities because I'm kicking ass so much. Okay, better get a move on there, Isaac. We've used that station. You can also use these things too to do some damage. They're much more useful later on when we get the TK module. I'll show you about that later. Okay, so let's get the F out of Dodge. And go for the second objective, find the data board. Don't worry about this. Looks really scary. That's a leaper. I'm going to deal with those later. He's not going to do anything to you. Okay, hit that, slow it down. Watch it now. Go through. Hit up the recharge station. Watch out, there's going to be a guy spawning down there. He's extra tough and he's going to be spitting acid at you. So, no mercy on him. 3 shots in the leg, 3 shots in the arms. Watch it out, here he comes. Stasis. Boom. Down he goes. Quickly now. Before he starts spitting acid. And probably did 1 extra shot. But I like to make sure on that guy because I don't like him spitting acid at me. Come back here, use and abuse, and let's get upstairs. Back in the tram control room. You can save the game if you like. I'm not going to bother. Alright, in this hallway, let's grab this goodie here, and there's another one down here. Use your locator, we're going that way. And there is this room here, cargo hall storage. And you can see there's a power line leading all the way down there. It's now locked, but we can open it right now. As you go down here, watch out, this is our first slasher. These things are called slashers, playing possum, okay? So basically you're going to wake them up, and then hit him 3 times in the leg. You can wake him up by just hitting him with stasis. Stasis. And that should kill him. 3 shots in the leg. Should probably go horizontal or like vertical for that one. Right? And circuit breaker. These circuit breakers are always 1 line short. So you're going to have to make some choices. You're going to see these throughout the game. Okay, so this one can only fire 1 of these at a time. So we're going to fire up the cargo hull storage so we can open that. That will make this door with no power. This slasher here is completely random whether he spawns in the cargo hull storage. So watch out, he may come popping through here. Or through the door even. So just wait a moment, let's see what happens. Don't forget the bronze semiconductor behind you. That's worth 2,000 credits. And another power node. So everybody should have 2 power nodes now. Okay. Be advised that when you bring up your inventory or your map or whatever, the game is not paused. The only way you can pause the game is hit the escape button and hit the pause menu, okay? This is not paused, right? Not safe doing that. Let's go back here. Switch the power over to the maintenance bay. Alright? And we're going in the maintenance bay. In the maintenance bay are a whole bunch of explosive containers, and I'll explain about that as we make the run back to the stasis recharge station. This is only going to take 1 minute. It's well worth it. I know I have a stasis pack on me, but why use that? That's extremely valuable. This will only take 1 minute. The only reason I can see why you object to this is if you're doing a speed run. And if you're doing a speed run, you don't need me. I'm presuming. Maybe you're attempting a speed run without knowing what you're doing. Okay, so free stasis recharge. Like I said, use and abuse. We're going into the maintenance bay with full stasis. That's important. I time this. This only takes 1 minute, so come on. It's no big deal. Okay, hit your locator. We're going that way. In the maintenance bay are a whole bunch of, I'm going to call them red bombs. They're actually orange, but I'm going to call them red bombs. It's easier to say. Save the game there if you like. I'm not going to bother. There are the red bombs. The trigger line is right here. Guy's going to spawn there. We can use these to instantly kill any slasher that pops out. He's going to pop out there. Another slasher may spawn here, but typically he spawns here and it comes down the ramp, or he comes along there. So we're going to cross this line, blow that when he comes out, go in the corner and aim at that one and wait for the second one to spawn. That's the plan. Let's do it. Down he goes. Into the corner. Grab the loot. Aim at this one and just wait. He's either come down the ramp, there he goes, or he'll come from the right. And as you're waiting, watch the right side of the screen, because that's where you're going to have the slowest reaction time. Okay, so as you're waiting, watch right side of the screen. You'll be able to see him coming a mile away if he comes down the ramp. Alright? Going to take a little heat doing that, but it's worth it. Don't worry about it. Next is this one right here. A slasher is going to come over the rail. We're going to go up halfway up. Aim at that one. He's going to come over the rail, blow it, and then we're going to continue hurry down around the corner, park ourselves in the corner there, and another slash is going to come from there or from this direction here. We can use this red bomb here. Don't be fighting slashers in this area with just your plasma cutter. Forget it. Use all these red bombs, okay, to your advantage. Save a lot of ammo. Okay, so down here, aim at this one right here. He's going to come over the rail and blow him quickly now down into this corner here. Spin around. Just aim at this and watch the right side or left side. You can see he's coming from the left side. Wait for it, boom, there we go. Once you kill 4 enemies, you're good to go. Let's go looting. Our objective is to find, once again, the data board. The data board is right there. It's in this room here, the maintenance office. The maintenance office door has no power, but if you follow the power line up like that, goes all the way down to the end to a circuit breaker switch on the 2nd floor, and we have to get there using the elevator. But first, we're going to go looting. Did you get all that? It's going to be a pop quiz tomorrow. Pop quiz! Okay, don't worry about it as you're running around looting. Once you kill the 4 enemies, nothing else is going to happen until you take the elevator up. Okay, so you can take your time looting around. As you see, the game is just throwing it in your face with all these red bombs all over the place. If you don't use them, you're playing the game wrong. Just uninstall the game and try something else if you're not using that. Yeah, using those to your advantage. Seriously, okay? See so many people fighting the slashers in this area. Why? Resources, people. Environment. Use everything to your advantage. Grab that, and I'm good with that. We'll take another quick look around once we're done. Okay, let's take the elevator up. Elevator up. Nothing's going to happen until we get to the circuit breaker. There is a slasher playing possum on the way to the circuit breaker. Ideally, we want to use this red bomb right here to kill him. Okay, it's going to be a tight squeeze. We're going to plant ourselves in this corner here, wait for him to come, and you got to time it just right. Probably take some heat doing this, but it's okay, because we're going to max out our inventory anyway, so we're going to just use up one of our small med packs. Alright? Down this way, I'm going to follow the red line to the circuit breaker, but make sure you do not go across this line or even across this line until you verify who the one is playing possum. It's the slasher that is still intact. It's probably this one. Yep, I'm pretty sure it's this one, because he looks like he's completely intact. If it's dismembered, it's not that one. Okay, it's completely random where he is. Okay, so let's just shoot that one. It's him. We're gonna run and plant ourselves in the corner there. Here he comes. Wait to see the whites of his eyes and blow that barrel there, or that red bomb. May take some heat doing that, just a little bit, don't worry about it. And leave this one intact, that's important. And while we're here, let's go here. Okay, everything's clear up to the circuit breaker. I've never gotten any loot from any of these pre-dead slashers or necromorphs. Never. What you can do though is you can stomp them, and when we get into chapter 2 and we get the TK module, you can grab these things and use them as weapons. I'll show you about that later. Okay, so there's a text log to get here. Just pause this. You can pause the video and read this up if you so desire. I'll just scroll through this. You done? Okay. And let's get some goodies. Good to go. Here we have another circuit breaker. Once again, we have 3 slots, and only 2 of them can be fired up at a time. We need to open the maintenance room. That means sacrificing something else. In order to get downstairs, we need the maintenance room and the elevators running, which means that we have to turn off the lights. But you don't have to turn off the lights right now. We can turn on the maintenance room and turn on the lights and leave the elevator without power for now while we take care of business on the next little part here. Okay, so we left 1 red bomb down there. 2 more enemies are going to spawn on the way to the elevator. What we're going to do is we're going to put them both in stasis, run down to the end, and try to get them both with that 1 red bomb. Okay, one's going to spawn there, and one's going to spawn right to the left as soon as we pass. So careful now, careful, watch it. Stasis, turn around. Stasis, run right by. Let me go run by. I got caught. That's okay. Here they come, and got him. I got caught. Oh well. Let me go with my original plan. I should be using a medium med pack, but I'm gonna get away with a small. That rarely happens. Usually you can get by them. But anyways, that was almost textbook. Should probably have gone around the other side. But almost textbook. We got him with 1 shot, and we still have 1 stasis left. Okay, now that that's done, let's fire up the maintenance room. Okay, take the power off the lights and put it on the elevator. So now the maintenance room and the elevators are ready to go. Nothing's going to happen until we get downstairs. You don't have to worry about it. It's really, really dark, but don't worry about it. You can use your gun as a flashlight, or you can just aim for that blue line there and run for it. Go around the corner, aim for that blue line there, and run for it. I should probably brighten things up a little bit. I actually have it. This is pretty much recommended. I actually have it brighter than recommended. Because this one's supposed to be very barely visible. So if you're wondering, you know, we could turn it past 60. Let's turn it up to, say, 80 and see what happens. See what it looks like. Okay, but that's not what they intend, really. I don't know. Post a comment. How would you like it? Would you like it like this, or you want it like the way the game intends it? I'm gonna play it for like the way the game intends it for now, because they want it like really dark. Because it's more scary like that. So I'm gonna put it back down to 60 where I had it. 61, that's good enough. Yeah, it's way scarier like this. But post a comment if you want it brighter. You know, put it to a vote, and I'll adjust it later on accordingly. Okay, so we're going downstairs. Okay, it gets a little complicated now. What I usually like to do, you can charge straight down there and to the left and try to take one by surprise there. Or you can do what I normally do, is we're going to go down. As soon as we hear a sound, we're going to back off and make a standoff in this corner right here. A slasher is going to come down. We're going to blow that one. Then we're going to go into this corner here. Stasis the guy coming down there, and then go around and blow him with this one. Let's see if that works. You hear sound. Back up. Make sure you get right in this corner here so that the guy can't come over the edge. Wait for him. Wait for him. Here he comes. Blow him. Okay, and that guy is completely random. He doesn't always spawn, the third guy there. And he typically comes through there, I forgot about that. Okay, so that went pretty good. The other way, like I said, is just to come through here and just race down here and try to get that guy by surprise. He'll be right there, and there's a couple of barrels right there. Okay, and let's go in the maintenance bay office. And here we have our first bench, and we have a whole bunch of goodies in here. Make sure you grab the power node and all the other goodies. Everything's going to jump off when you grab the data board right there. You done? Okay. And we're good. Grab the data board.
We can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
Hold on. I got the data board. I'm coming back to tram control now.
Daniel, get ready to go.
Okay, so that's it. Objective complete. We have to get back to the beginning and install the data board. Let me just quickly show you the bench. We're not going to spend any nodes now. Everybody should have 3 power nodes. You could use this to upgrade all kinds of stuff. Your suit, your weapons, etc. Note that there's only 5 upgrade nodes for now on the suit. We're going to improve that later on when we get the level 2 suit before the end of this video. We're not going to spend any nodes right now. In fact, we're not going to spend any nodes until the end of chapter 2, only at the beginning of chapter 3. I'm going to try to stockpile 10 power nodes. Okay, right now, 3 power nodes is not going to make that much of a difference, but when you got 10 power nodes to deal with, it makes a big difference. You got manual saves in this game, so why? Why spend power nodes when you don't need to and you have that choice later on? Because once you spend a power node, that's it. There's no going back unless you reset. And respecking costs 5,000 credits. Okay, so let's just not do this for now. We don't need to, okay? You're rolling major slack. Stick with the slack and you won't get whacked. Okay? Don't need to upgrade anything right now, trust me. Okay, so 2 more enemies are going to spawn when we get outside. We got no stasis, so we're going to have to deal with this very carefully. One's going to come down, crawling. Okay, we can easily kill him with that explosive there. And another one may... Actually, let's just kill this one by gunning him down because he's crawling. Should only take 2 shots. And another one... Is that him coming right now? No, usually he only comes when he goes through the door. And another one, he's going to be running. He's either from that direction or from this direction. The best thing to do is plant ourselves over there and just look in both directions. So whatever direction he comes in, we're going to have to use the explosive barrels. That one, if he's coming from that direction, or the couple down there, if he's coming from that direction, okay? So make sure you're reloaded. Run out. Look down here. There he is. 1, 2, down he goes. Okay, let's wait right here. Keep looking at your back. Listen carefully. Looks like he's coming from here. There he is, right there. There you go, that's it. Okay, and now this area is clear. Completely clear. Okay, now you don't have to deal with this. We could just go back. Okay, but you don't have to deal with this with the lights off. We can go back to the elevator. We don't need the maintenance room anymore, right? So to make sure we got everything, let's just go back to the elevator. Go back upstairs. And if everything's been going well, this is what your inventory should look like. A ton of ammo, almost maxed out. Like I said, stick with the slack and you won't get whacked. Okay, so like I said, we don't need the maintenance room anymore. It's clear. Let's take the power off that and put it back on the lights and the elevator. So now we have the run of the place. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Look around with the lights on and retrace our steps. Okay, excuse me while I double check everything, because like I said, I'm accustomed to doing my practice runs without looting, and then when it comes to actually doing the final run, I forget to grab the loot. Loot? Loot? I don't need any loot. Looting's the easy part. Okay, there's one more enemy to deal with. He's playing possum. I'm going to show you on the map where he is. It's right near the door. Right near the exit. Right here. Okay? We could follow the locator around, or instead, we could go the other way around. This is a lot better. Go the other way around like that. Oh, here, I missed something. Yeah, see? See, that's why I like to turn on the lights. Okay, don't go this way. Because he's up there. It's gonna run the other way. It's much better. Okay, that's good. I believe you got everything in this location. Yeah, oh, see? That's exactly why I turned on the lights for the final run back. Okay, so he's playing possum. He's right there. There's the exit. He's right there. All we do is just wake him up and use this red bomb to blow, and we'll make a stand out there. Okay, so that's the plan. Wake him up. Run back. Aim right at this red bomb here when he comes around the corner. I'm gonna get you within my sights. Boom, boom. Out go the lights. There. Mission accomplished. Okay, I believe there's going to be an ambush on the way back. I'm going to have to do this without stasis. Oh. Yeah, right here. That's textbook. See, 4 shots and you get 6 ammo. So it's like, you know, you're getting somewhere instead of just breaking even or even losing ammo. Okay, so we got the data board. Let's slap that sucker in.
Data board reinstalled. System restart complete.
Done and done. And let's get the tram running.
Maintenance complete. Calling tram.
It's clear.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
We're on board. Something hit the roof, but it seems operational.
Quarantine lockdown's lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms are still down though, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan?
You and Johnston fix up the Kellyan. We report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What? Protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not losing anyone else. We stick to procedure. We'll get through this.
We'll see.
Okay, so we have to get back to the Kellyan. That's that way, but what's the name of the game? Use and abuse. That's right, use and abuse. We're gonna go back to the tram tunnel and hit up that stasis recharge station. Why use the stasis pack? Refill? That's important. Probably gonna use 1 shot on the way to the Kellyan. What's it called? The Kellyan? There's going to be an ambush on the way, if I recall correctly, and then we're going to need 2 more shots left over to take care of business after that. Okay. Probably a nice time to save the game. And let me just take care of it. You can delete saves. Load, that's the save I just did. The autosaves you can't delete. This is from earlier. Let's delete that. I'm done. Okay, there is a room that will now be open on the way back. Watch out for ambushes. Okay, now we're back in the plasma cutter room, if I recall correctly. Yep, plasma cutter room. Okay, that's where we got the plasma cutter. Here's the elevator go down. The flight control supply room should be open now. Flight deck supply room, something like that. Forgot to show you that in the beginning. It was previously locked. You're gonna see an enemy down there. I would just leave him alone. Don't waste stasis on him because even if you get him, You go around the corner, see them jumping out of this. Forget about it. The only time you have to deal with them is in here, the flight deck supply room, which was previously locked, but now it's open. Okay? Let's just wait and see if he comes around the corner here. He's gonna jump up there, so he might try to ambush us when we go in here. Typically, when you go for that locker right there, make sure you come in here though, so get ready. Loot everything carefully. There's a power node right there. Get ready with that stasis. Okay, we're in the clear. So everybody should have 4 power nodes now, okay? Got 4 power nodes. Let's get the fuck out of Dodge. Pardon my French. That may or may not happen. And there's always a crawler here. You can outrun him.
Isaac, we made it to the
spawn
bridge.
this time.
There's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
Okay, you can save the game there again if you like. And we're going back to the Killian. Is that the name? The Killian, right. On the way back, make sure you're fully loaded and turn your plasma cutter vertical, because we're going to start dealing with a new kind of enemy called leapers. They crawl along the ground and they have a tremendous leap and they have a tail. Go for the arms first, okay? This time it's different. As they're crawling along the ground, in a stasis, bam, 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 away on the arms, and then usually when you lop off one arm, they turn sideways. At that point, try to go for their tail, and that will instantly kill them. Right? So let's give 2 leapers and a slasher when we get out. Again, I'm not going to tell you what happens next because I don't want to do any spoilers, but let's just go back and complete the objective as we've been instructed.
My bad. But the Singularity Corps can use an expert.
What have you got on you? Is that blood?
Haley, I need you to listen. The Ishimura's overrun with... they're fucking monsters. You didn't hear anything?
What? No, the comms are still out. Isaac...
We need the Killian fixed now. Got a damage report?
Yeah, it's there.
Oh god. The Singularity Corps.
Singularity Core overloaded. Evacuation is reaching minimum safe distance.
Go!
Those are leapers. Get ready to deal with them. Don't shoot here. Poor Johnston. Okay, get ready to deal with the leaper. Stasis, lop off the arm. Then the tail. Ready? Here comes another lever. As you can see, they're real tough sons of bitches. Take your time, aim right.
Isaac, what's happening down there?
Johnston's gone. The Killian too. The Singularity Core overloaded.
No!
The Killian was our only way home. We're trapped.
No! I'm not losing 2 good people for nothing. What about the command computer?
It's a brick. All the primary systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain Matthias, track his rig.
Okay, here. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location medical. Status deceased?
Even the captain? God.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we... What was that?
Uh-oh.
Chen?
Okay, run!
Chen's revenge.
Shit.
Okay, so we're gonna get the medical deck. Chen is obviously pretty pissed because he didn't get a helmet. Like Isaac did with all these guys. And we're out of stasis. At this point, I would not go back to the use and abuse stasis recharge station that we normally go to, because that area is full of enemies. It's not worth it. So just gonna have to go without as we continue on to chapter 2. Okay, so our locator says go that way. Okay, and don't forget to leave the bathroom. Alright, stay frosty. And this should take us up. There we go, we made it. Okay, we finally made it to a store. Don't do anything yet. Leave these two guys here. Go through here. There's the bench. Don't do anything here. Save the game. Okay, I'm just going to overwrite my original saves. I don't need it anymore. Okay, once you save the game, now you can sell off, just in case you make a mistake. So this was pretty much textbook, except for that one mistake there where I got caught behind those two guys. And I took some damage. Other than that, this is pretty typical. Usually I'm maxed out. But I'm doing commentary, so I'm a little distracted. Anyways, everybody should have at least 10,000 credits. More like close to 13 or 14,000 credits. First thing you want to do is buy suit level 2. Okay, this will increase our inventory space to 18, give us 5% armor, and I'm kind of wondering if we get a health refill. Because right now I'm at 3/4. That would be great. I've never been in this situation before where we finished chapter 1 at 3/4 health. It's the first. Okay, let's buy that and see what happens. Ooh. No, no health refill. But we do get 18 slots in our inventory now. And next, you can go to our inventory and sell anything you want. You could also put anything you like in storage. Okay, for now we're going to sell off enough to buy a power node. And I would recommend selling ammo. My bad. Always sell that guy first because it's taking up an inventory slot. And you're looking to make 10,000. Sell all this plasma cutter ammo. You don't need it. Oh, forgot. Sell the bronze semiconductor. At this point, I've gone into chapter 2 with as little as 40 plasma cutter ammo, so I'm going to sell one more. And we're good to go. Back to shop and buy a power node. Okay, so everybody should have five power nodes and a level 2 suit, and that's it. And we're good to go. Let's get out of here. Now that we have a level 2 suit, if you go to the bench, you'll see that we have more slots in the suit upgrade. Here we go. See, suit level 2 upgrade graph extended. Alright? So you go to suit, and now we can see we can have these 3 options right here. This one will increase how many stasis shots you can do. This is the most valuable thing you can get right now. But like I said, we're not going to spend any power nodes right now. Okay, we're going to go through chapter 2 and stockpile even more power nodes. So you have lots of options at the end of chapter 2. Right? So just keep them on, keep them for now. Keep those power nodes. Keep your level 2 suit. Let's go finish off the chapter. This is an annoying thing with Dead Space. They end chapters away from a save station. This is really dumb. So we have to go through here, down here. Pretty sure it's clear all the way down. Poor guy. And this should end chapter 1. There we go. Okay, chapter 1 complete. There is the TK module. Something grab in there. I'm not going to do anything that's related to chapter 2 right now. For now, I'm just going to go back and save the game. So I can have a clean start to chapter 1. Or chapter 2 rather. And we're done. Thanks a lot for watching. And if you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, post a comment. Hey, how about that extra long video for you guys? Chapter 1 complete. All done. Thanks for watching. See you next time for some more Dead Space Remake. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.